got something for me, Loba?
Yes, a surprise. I found your source code in an underground vault, just like Hammond said.
Then why don't you go get it?
Oh, I did. And I took it to one of those lovely phase runners. I had no idea how far they reach. Press of a button and just like that. Your source code's halfway to Gridiron.
What?
You took away everything I cared about. Now I'm taking away everything you care about. You're not dying today. You're not dying ever. You have a long, miserable life ahead of you. And for once, killing won't get you what you want. Come after me if you like. But the one thing you care about in this universe is still gone. Think on that for a while, won't you? After all, you have nothing but time.
I will kill you, but not today. Today, I become your shadow, and I wait. And when you finally have something you love with all your heart, I'll annihilate it and send you into the hell you deserve. Think you know, suffering girl? Just wait.
Thank you for coming. I guess you trust me a little.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Crypto. I have my nodes. You'd be surprised what I can do with them.
You could have said shocked instead of surprised.
Yes, I could have. So what is it you want to say to me?
I thought about what you said, and you're right. You can't trust someone you don't know. So, I want you to know, my name is... I am... I'm glad this is amusing to you.
It isn't, I swear. But it can't be that bad. I've been around the arena since I was very young. I've met a lot of people. Not all of them good. I don't think you could say anything that would shock me.
My name is not Hyun Kim. I'm not from Solis.
Alright. Then what is your name? You're really that afraid?
I'm not afraid, but I'm not an idiot. There are people after me.
But the Syndicate will protect you. They want you to compete, so they will keep you safe. Outside the ring, anyway. What?
The person after me is part of the Syndicate.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing! I did nothing! Exactly like I was supposed to do. And everything still went wrong. Sorry.
No, it's alright. Go on.
Before I joined the games, I worked for the Syndicate. So did my sister. One day, we found something we shouldn't have. She tried to steal it. They found out. She went missing, and they framed me for her murder.
Oh, that's terrible. Did you find out what happened to her?
She found me. Maybe. Someone contacted me on Kings Canyon. It might be her, or someone impersonating her. Bula. But if it is, she might be able to help me. Because until I have answers and I clear my name, I don't have one. I'm just Crypto.
But you do have a name. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
That's not it. Once someone has your name, they have everything. I'm used to being careful.
You've told me so much, though. Why?
I enjoyed working with you. And you seem honest. Trustworthy. I hope.
You know my father and I work for the Syndicate, don't you? You know that I owe so much to them. Of course. You know everything about everyone. But when Dr. Caustic said you double-crossed Loba, I realized I don't know anything about you. You didn't want me to. You treated me like an enemy. But you know who I am. And you told me all of this anyway. That wasn't very smart. I don't think crypto would do that. So whoever you are, you're more than just crypto. I think I could trust you. Now that I know someone in there trusts me. So, nice to meet you. Whoever you are.
It's Taejun Park.
Nice to meet you, Taejun. Your secret is safe with me. And I hope you don't mind inducting me into your circle of friends.
Nice to meet you too, Italy.
Approaching drop zone.
Dropping soon, folks. Grab your socks and... that's it, really.
Wraith, grab my jump jets from my footlocker. Left side.
Copy that. Bangalore. What's this?
My knife? It's my knife. Jump jet's right there.
This is a pilot's knife. Who gave you this?
A pilot. I don't have time for this.
Is this a data knife? I mean, what intel's on it?
It's not a data knife. I checked. Now give it to me.
But maybe you didn't do it right. I was a pilot. I can probably figure it out.
Give me my knife, Renee.
It's not yours. It's some pilot's. Let me hang on to it for...
You are not taking anything else from me.
What?
Okay, whoa there. Okay, this isn't a playground, all right? This is a get ready for the playground. I mean, besides, who fights in a dropship? Yeah, really.
Drop zone ahead. Prepare for your jump.
Kaja. Pardon me, ladies. I got a jump to master.
Knuckle draggers.
Idiots. Here. Take your knife. I just thought I might be able to find intel to help us both. On my past and your brother Jackson.
No one gets to say his name. Especially you.
I'm sorry if I crossed a line, but is there something
Just
that
drop it. Let's jump and get this over with.
It's private and I get it, but if we're gonna fight together, I want to clear the air.
Don't worry, Headcase. Haven't stabbed you in the back yet. Why start now?
Wow. Thank you, friends. For so long, I didn't know why I existed or who created me. Now, I know everything. It all started when this energy crisis threatened the Outlands. But there was hope. It was found in a small group of very smart science people who came together from all different parts of the Outlands for one reason: to save everyone. But they needed help. So they created me. These are my creators, my family. And together, we did something special. We solved the energy crisis. And then, we were attacked.
Hands up! Release the Branthium to us, or I will kill each and every one of you. Wouldn't be my first kill, dearies. Come on, move it! Put up him into the phase runner. Thanks for the hand. Now I've got everything I need, Doctor. What's going on?
Not sure. Some sort of failsafe. Commander Reed, I spot something on the catwalk.
Marvin.
Move it, let's go. Follow my target. Copy that! Don't move, Marvin.
But those bad people made a mistake. They thought I was just a Marvin. But I'm much more than that.
Watch it! What? Got a weapon!
Marvin! Call for backup!
Hands up! Watch it!
Luckily, my creators gave me the skills to fight and free my family. But the bad guys wouldn't give up. The phase runner was reactivated. I had to stop them.
Give up, Marvin. You can't save them.
I can't let you take my family away! You are not my friend. And you are not my family.
It's a shame you didn't have more of me in you. Maybe that would have made you...
Good always triumphs over bad, but more bad people were coming. And we were running out of time to save the Outlands. So we made a choice. Deliver what we could, and keep the rest out of enemy hands. I love you, family. "75 years ago, I was the reason my creators died. But together, we were the reason the Outlands survived. They're heroes, and they're my family. And I may have lost them, but they're not my only family. I have all of you.
You got it, brother.
And thanks to a friend, I now have something else. A new purpose.
Hey, one more thing. Did you ever find the other one?
What other one?
The one they made from you. Your spare parts. That would run a pretty high price if you find them.
I have a child?
What?
I have a child! And don't worry, kid. Whoever you are, Dad will find you.
Thank you, darling. Science never sleeps. But it can't do much but twiddle its thumbs when we keep losing power.
De rien. Though there's some damage to this wall. I'm not that kind of engineer. Maybe...
Ugh, you dafty thing! Oh, sorry, dear. Power's back on and I lose the database. I can't believe it. I'd swear these vines have a mind to stop us from stopping them.
A unique theory.
Oh, you're the last run in the arenas.
Ash. And I'm here for an update on your progress.
Well, there's...
One of our locations is at risk. Its survival is essential.
We've got a lot of sick people here, dear. The lion's share of our funds are tapped for the immunologists and the botanists.
That's not good enough. We need structural engineers securing the arena site. As you are well aware, we are running a competition.
One that is paying for your work here. Our site takes first priority.
Right. We'll get on that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Do you believe that is sufficient?
I believe we're doing our best under the circumstances. And I believe your priorities are right out of order.
Is that so?
You think your game is more important than people? You're standing on a marvel of modern science that's having the life choked out of it.
A marvel? How sentimental.
Yes. My dearest friend dedicated her life to this place. I raised my son here. Pardon me if I'm a bit touchy about it falling out of the sky.
What's happening?
Okay, the vines. They could be digging in right under our feet. If the building's compromised.
Look out!
Mother of God!
These components have been damaged. Unfortunate.
Wait, you saved me.
Correct.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for losing my temper.
You're fragile. It is to be expected. But your work is essential. Your death would be a significant setback for the project.
Oh, right. Well, now I'm back to work with half the equipment.
The Syndicate will fund replacements. Expect them within 24 hours. I expect an update when your equipment is repaired. You're doing much to protect Lillian Peck's legacy. I'm sure your son Newton would be proud.
Oh, you all right, dear?
Yes, I'm fine. And you?
Yes. Well, about as good as...
Dr. Summers?
My son. Newton. She said his name. How did she know?
It sounds familiar. It's on Pathfinder's statue, isn't it? The dedication, with Grand-mère.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, helping me keep my head on straight. Now. Oh, I've kept you from someone, haven't I? Miss Tikachek? Oh, darling, I'm sorry to make you dilly-dally.
Oui. Not at all.
Oh. Right, the plaque. The plaque, right? Aye, that's what it is, it's the plaque. Aye. Hey.
Hello? Dr. Summers, is that you?
It's, not Dr. Summers, Miss Tikachek.
Oh, there you are. Honey, can you help me? I think my heart has stopped beating.
What? Oh, the heart monitor. We've been having issues with the power. I can help with that. How are you otherwise?
Is that... You're building a fence. It is you. How are the boys? Are they back yet?
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm just a volunteer.
Oh, you're a terrible liar, Natalie. I know who you are. I know who my son is. I know who my other son is. So let's drop the pretense, because my clock is running out, and talking in codes seems to be a real waste of my last night alive. Now, where were we? Oh, how I'm doing. Probably dying tomorrow. How are you, honey? My upcoming demise is funny, is it?
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny, it's just... You're right. I don't know how to lie. I don't even know what I was thinking. I had no plan coming here.
Then allow me to take the wheel and say this. I thank the universe every day my boys have had you to look after them.
And I'm thrilled to meet the woman who raised them.
I don't know if I raised Alexander. I was so young. I thought if I kept that cookie jar full and had him decorate cupcakes and called him names like Smarty Pants. You know that story.
Yes, I know that story.
I ignored all the warning signs. Denial is so easy when you're a new mother. You want so badly to believe the world will be perfect for your kids. We want that so desperately. We'll lie to them and to ourselves and don't even realize. But we do our best. I'm sure your mom has similar stories.
My mom died when I was a baby. It's okay. I had my papa, and he was wonderful. He also died a few years ago.
Oh, being a teenager is hard enough without being an orphan on top of it.
After his funeral, the other legends found me sitting under the kitchen table. They had to coax me out. Help me understand that even though they weren't my biological family, they were still...
Your adopted family.
Just... my family.
Well, if I didn't like you before, Natalie, that sealed it. That kind of inner strength.
Oh no. They were the strong ones. My legends. I just wanted to crawl under the table and never come out.
You had the kitchen table. I had a bridge. I'd sit on the ledge every night. Dead husband, dead son, or so I thought. I'd ask the heavens for a sign, a reason to keep going.
And you got one?
I did. He walked out from under that bridge and yelled at me in Korean. He was trying to sleep. He was 12 years old and all by himself. I was 60. And just as alone.
They were our angels.
Here's the thing, honey. They're not angels, they're just people. We made the choice to keep going. That's on us. Give yourself credit. Whatever life throws at you, always know that you can take it. You can take anything.
We're like lightning rods.
Stronger than even we realize.
I still miss him sometimes. When the house gets quiet. Especially at night.
My house is full of children and never quiet. And it still feels empty without Alexander.
When did you realize he was not dead?
The second I saw my first Apex match, I knew. He looks exactly the same. What changed? The part in his hair. Worst disguise I've ever seen. He's not even trying.
Still, that must have hurt. You even had a funeral.
Oh, I was livid to make your own mother believe. After all he put me through. You get it. You've experienced it. But you never gave up on him. Not entirely. Watching you navigate your way around him in a way that I couldn't. I never stopped loving Alexander. But you're the reason I started liking him again.
I understand him more now. His language... it scares me sometimes, but... it's starting to make sense to me now. You should know it got pretty bad. He almost... Miss Tikachek? What is this?
This is my contact info. I don't care what time it is. The next time you're feeling alone in your house, you reach out to me. You're family now, honey. To them and to me. My son thinks very, very highly of you, you know.
He has been supportive of my scientific work, in his own way.
That wasn't the son I was referring to. Well, look at that. My heart appears to be working again thanks to you. So, anyway, when they opened Olympus, I had to come. Sometimes a mother needs to step in before her sons go too far. Of course, now they decide to work together. Leave the planet when I show up. Boys, am I right?
What is it? Katarina! Please don't die! Please! Somebody! Help us! Help! Help!
Long ago, there lived a young princess who was blind. This pained the king and queen, so they kept the princess locked in her room to keep her safe from the dangers of the world. One day, a young man passed under her window, singing. His voice drifted through her window and wrapped around her heart, and they fell in love. The young man asked her to keep a candle lit for him, as he'd return that night to spirit her away. The king and queen, however, were listening, and out of fear of losing their daughter, they captured the young man and locked him away. That night, the princess waited by her window with a candle, but the young man never came. She wept for fear that the dangers of the world had hurt her beloved. As she wept, a moth fluttered into her candle's flame, but was quickly extinguished by her tears. Grateful, the moth offered to help the princess find her love on one condition. Bemoaning its cursed lot, the moth confessed it was always drawn to that which would do him harm. It wanted to be reborn as her child, to be free of this curse. The princess swore a blood oath that the moth would be reborn of her, and so they set off into the moonlit night. When the king and queen discovered soon after that their daughter was missing, they quickly burned the young man at the stake to ensure no part of him remained for their daughter to find. They were sure she would then give up her wild passion and return to the safety of her room. Yet, having not strayed from the palace, the moth caught sight of the great blaze that consumed the young man. Unable to resist his cursed ways, the moth plunged into the flames while the blind princess followed. The curse of the moth hung over the kingdom that day and all the days that followed. And no amount of tears could extinguish its flame.